Kendra here, and this is a podcast where you can come get your daily dose of laughter, sex, a mental health check-in, or just simple conversation. Stay tuned as I give you something worth listening to. First off, let me just apologize for all the background noise. If you don't hear it, then I'm doing my job as an editor and trying to minimize the distraction. If you do hear it, I'm sorry, I'm not doing my job as an editor because you still are being distracted. But I just want to get something off my chest real quick. As you can see, that's going to be the theme of this episode. Podcasting and caring about the content that you put out is extremely fucking stressful. No, I do not get paid for this yet, keyword being yet, but starting out, it's still very frustrating because I am someone who is hard on myself. I criticize everything and I think of what I can do 10 times better than what I've done. I'm still in the midst of learning how to give myself credit for the things that I do correctly or the things that I do get complimented on, but I just recorded a whole episode, right? Now, going back and listening and editing this episode, there's so many things that I feel like I could have done better. There's so many things that I've noticed that I've done wrong. I do notice that I do have frequent listeners. I do have genuine listeners. What I don't want to do is come across as ignorant or as if I don't know what I'm talking about. Because with each topic that I speak on, I am, como se dice, pouring into people. I was watching this woman on Instagram speak about her podcast and how she's not rushing to put anything out because it doesn't matter how long she takes. 6 months from now or a year from now, people will listen just for the simple fact that she is who she is. 110% respect that. As a fellow content creator, I now understand when influencers, podcasters, YouTubers, artists say that they want to put something out that they are 110% confident in. Before I was like, it's okay, we're gonna love it anyways, but when you care about what you do, it's dead as a law of pressure. Yes, you can just be yourself. That's wonderful to be yourself. But when you are an influencer or you do YouTube, even the podcasting, you have to be yourself, animated all the time. Like, bitch, I get tired. Bitch, yes, I be upset. Yes, bitch, I be fucking annoyed. But that doesn't matter when you have a podcast. You need to make sure you are in good spirits so that way what you produce is also in good spirits. So when people listen to you, they feel the good spirit. You have to make sure that you are reaching people without actually touching them. That's the shit that sometimes I'm hard on myself in the way that I say things or in what I say, because you are pouring into people and other people will listen to it. You'll get compliments, you'll get this and you'll get that, but if you don't feel that within yourself, then why you dropped it? I'm learning that because a lot of what I say is relatable or influential on folks, that I have to be careful and mindful of what I say. I'm not saying I have to filter, but I'm saying again that I do not want to come across as ignorant. Y'all might be hella confused because, bitch, where the fuck did this come from? This came from, as I mentioned earlier, me editing the episode that was supposed to be for today. Now, I'm still going to go through those motions because I still feel how I feel. I'm just going to come about it differently. So, in honor of getting things off of my chest, let's begin to get things off of my chest. First up, this summer, 2021, is going to be a great summer, okay? Now, I'm already putting the positive energy out there. We're lit. We're going to be drunk. We're going to be getting money and we're going to be spending money. With that being said, don't come out to eat if you're only going to pay for yourself. Now, I don't mean it in a way where I want you to pay my meal, but if we're eating off of each other, we're drinking from the same pitcher, and we're both smoking the same hookah, we're gonna split that bill. I don't care if it's 2 people or 20 people. Don't come out to eat if you plan on paying for only the fries you touched or only the $15 drink that you drank, okay? I don't like that. For me personally, that's brokey vibes. I don't like brokey vibes. Usually, I'm the type of person where I match energy. So if I do go out and I see people splitting the bill, then okay, then I'll take my portion and split and, pay for my portion. But with other people, I know that we can split it. It doesn't matter what we ate. It doesn't matter what we didn't eat. This summer, I'm not doing that anymore. You came out to eat, you're going to help pay for everything because we're all coming out to have a good time. I personally don't care about how much money I spend as long as I know that it was worth it. And respectfully, if I invite you out and then you bring someone else that is only going to pay for what they got, although they was picking at everything, they can't come anymore and you can't come anymore because you brought them. Say what you want to say, call me what you want to call me, but I said what I said. Another thing I have to get off my chest. People don't like it when you call other people broke. All right, broke to me means that you are in a situation and you are complaining about the situation and you are doing nothing to change that situation. Situation meaning you have no money. Because then that's your mindset, okay? A lot of people confuse broke with just having no money. No. If you have no spending money and your priorities are straightened out, your kids are fed, your bills are paid, and you have good credit, you're just in a fucked up situation, that doesn't mean you're broke. It just means you don't have extra spending money. But there are people who are out there that go out every weekend, maxed out their motherfucking credit cards. Credit score is lower than average, and they still unapologetically spend what they do not have. That's broke. And I get it. Sometimes you're in a stressful situation, you just want to treat yourself. Everyone deserves to treat themselves. But if you continue to keep up these habits or not do anything to change these habits, the bad ones, then yeah, you broke. Brokey. Moving on. I think that everyone should start listening to themselves. Now, I know this is something you've heard of multiple times, but literally fucking do it, okay? If it feels right, it's supposed to happen. And if it doesn't, then it wasn't. So I have noticed that I've been in this bad bitch mentality since elementary school, right? As I've gotten older, I've always heard that people tell me, oh, you're too harsh. Give people chances. You're so mean. And it took me a good while to realize, I'm not mean. I'm not harsh. I do give people chances. But I also noticed bullshit. So a part of me took in what they said and started breaking down my boundaries. That is the worst motherfucking thing I ever did. Now, Kendra being 24, about to be 25, I'm trying to rebuild those boundaries and go back to being harsh, mean, and fucking not giving nobody chances. Because when I did do that, that's when I started allowing bullshitters to bullshit, people to just come in and out of my life and confuse boredom with wanting them or confuse lust with love. I'm not with that anymore. I don't want to waste my time. It did teach me the whole typical people in your life for a reason or a season. And I've definitely learned those reasons. All in all, I would just say continue listening to yourself, because when I watch these bad bitches on Instagram live their life and get their money, mind their business, and do what they want to do, when they speak, we have the same mindset. I'm not talking about bad bitches like Instagram model, always flexing on what they have and yada, yada, yada. That's not what I mean. I'm talking about entrepreneurs, women who do things for them, confident women, women who are one with themselves and who don't care what anyone says. Women who focus on the bag, nothing but the bag, expanding their bag. That's what I mean by bad bitch. Going back to them saying what they said, I would be like, wow. In my real life, or when I have said that, or when I presented myself that way, I would get called judgmental. I would be called a bitch. I would be called mean. I'm like, oh, wow, okay, you're OD. Or Kendra, that's OD. Why is it OD for you not to deal with bullshit? Why is it OD for you to give one person a chance and move on to the next? I don't see how that's OD. You explain something to someone, it's different. And I think that's all about going back to the whole broke is a mindset thing. I think if you are progressing and trying to work on your relationship with somebody, any type of relationship, then of course you will get the multiple chances. But if you're just doing bullshit and you saying bullshit, you're doing what you want and you don't really care to fix whatever the problem is, then you have to go. That's with anyone not offering anything that serves you in your life. Get out. Go. Goodbye. So yeah, just listen to you and keep your head up, queen. Keep your head up, king. Next. So with the next few I'm about to say, I'm going to just switch up the tempo a little bit. I want women to stop trying to change a man, okay? If he wants you, he'll make sure that you fucking know it. And if he doesn't want you, you're going to be confused. I know y'all seen the memes, but it's literally as simple as that. Think about when a man actually wants you to be his. He's going to wife you quick. He's going to be like, nah, nobody else is going to have this. And if he doesn't want you, you're going to get the games. You're going to get the bare minimum. And you're just going to be like, he likes me, but he's not acting like it. He said this, but he's treating me like that. Run, bitch, run. Don't think you could change what he wants. If he shows you his face, he shows you his ass, just believe him. Believe him. Baby girl, it'll save yourself a lot of heartbreak, okay? And make sure when he steps to you that he has his own shit. We are not no Bob the Builder ass bitches. This goes with what I said in my previous episodes. I don't want you ladies to be requiring EFG if you're still stuck on ABC. What does that mean? That means, all right, let me not even say that. For you, you do what you want. For me, personally, I want my man to be up to my standards or higher than my standards, meaning like what I bring to the table. I'm not gonna require what I cannot reciprocate. If we started out and we both had our own shit going and he lost his, that's different than if we start out and he just don't have shit, you know? That I am not willing to do ever again. I mean, y'all can require what y'all want to require. Different strokes for different folks. Next thing I want to get off my chest is, ladies, just because your man does not post you and vice versa does not mean that your relationship holds no value to him. Some people are just not big on Instagram. Some people are just not big with the social media. It doesn't mean he likes you any less. It doesn't mean he's trying to fuck other bitches. It doesn't mean he's trying to keep his whole game up. If he's for you, you know he's for you, and you know that you offer something way more different than these other bitches, then feel secure with your spot in his life and feel secure with yourself. This shit is easier said than done, but if he's hiding something, it'll come out. What's done in the dark always comes to the light. So until then, try not to stress yourself, overwork yourself about what you're trying to see and trying to find to hurt your feelings. This next one is for the men. I just want to be the first to tell you that size of your dick, that's what we're talking about here. Not that it doesn't matter, but it definitely plays a role, okay? Because I've experienced big dick that doesn't do anything and average size dick that does everything. And I don't blame the penis, I blame who the penis is attached to, okay? So, not that it matters, to me anyways, there are women who feel otherwise, but sometimes big dick hurts. Let's be real, it hurts. Especially if you don't butter us up first, okay? You need to freaking touch us and caress us and kiss us. You need to put in a good amount of foreplay. Like, that's how this works. You can't just get us going, because men are frying pans and women are ovens. It's a good analogy, right? Yeah, I know. I got that from the Sex with Emily podcast. Go tune in. Here's another one for the fellas. Stop telling women that you want them to have your kids, because it's not flattering unless you truly mean that. I'm going to break this into two parts. One, I think that if you're saying it straight off rip, you're talking shit and you just want pussy. That's not flattering. Don't say those words to me, because that's how you get immediately dubbed. On the contrary, to say those words to someone and deadass mean it means that you want to build with them. You want to wake up every day with them. You want to know them in all their seasons, and you continue to want to learn them. Now, people have babies for all types of reasons. It could be like health issue reasons, so this might be her only child. It could be they thought that the baby would save the relationship. It could be you guys are actually building and you want to create your own family. But I feel like if you irresponsibly just shoot up the club without knowing the person because you guys had a good couple weeks together or a good couple months together, then all this baby mama drama, you're asking for it. You're asking for it. Ideally, you would think that people would get to know each other. You would think that people would want to know someone broke, rich, depressed, and happy. But it don't always work out like that, and I'm understanding that it always don't work out like that. Y'all should have fucking heard the story behind my first pregnancy. It was OD. If there's anything you can try and control, have it be who you have a child with, okay? And be careful what you wish for, because I could be the most motherfucking craziest psychoest bitch you've ever met in your motherfucking life, and you talking about you want me to have your kid. Okay. All right. This one is very important. If you guys haven't taken anything out of what I said today, just fucking pay attention to this. You guys need to ask before you come in a female's mouth. For a one night stand type situation, don't come in my mouth. I don't fucking know you. For a relationship type situation, handle your business, you know? Some people may feel the opposite, but I don't like that shit. Y'all don't be eating the healthiest. Y'all don't drink a lot of water. And I would just appreciate it if you let me know before you release. Please and thank you. What a lovely transition, because now that I said that, I'm going to say this. Ladies, maybe we should be a little more selective of who we start giving head to, just like men are. Now, I'm not saying don't suck no dick. I myself like to suck dick. But this is for those who have been in situations where they gave him head and he didn't give her back head. I would say reverse it on him in a sexy way. If he asks for head, be on some like, you first, baby. Side note, I just want to say I was not crazy about head until literally like last year, 2020, I would say. Yo, the way some of these men put their mouth on your pussy, be having a bitch like shaking and shit. Now, I have to. Like, now, if I'm going to have sex with you, you have to go down on me. Like, before, it was like, whatever, because maybe I never had a man do it right. But 2020, 2021, bitch, you gotta do it. Sorry, not sorry. You have to do it. Another thing I peeped, though, you getting head from a man won't be a problem if he's a real man, because real men make sure their women get theirs first, or their ladies come first, whether that's just a fuck or your actual girlfriend. And a lot more women are demanding head first. So good shit, ladies. Good shit. All right, guys, this was me just getting some shit off my chest. I'm sorry you haven't heard from me in the past 2 weeks. Almost didn't hear from me a third. But just thanks for hanging in there. Hope all you mothers had a great Mother's Day. And we're going to continue to have a great fucking year. Just, you feeling stressed? Take some time for yourself. It's okay if you don't do something that you're supposed to do exactly when you're supposed to do it. Just don't make that a habit. We are entitled to our breaks. We are entitled to our fucking therapy. Stay tuned. There's more Freaky Fridays coming. There's more cringe stories coming. There are more collaborations coming. I have one in the works. I'm so fucking excited for this one, really. And catch me again on a brand new episode of Something Worth Listening to very soon. Bye.